Dijonai Carrington. And Dewana, the eye poke heard around the world. Oh, take away her credentials. She asked me a question and I didn't like it. And Christine Brennan in USA Today say, quiet down. That's what real journalists and reporters do. I know you guys aren't used to it, but we're not taking her.
Something just snapped. And no, it wasn't a shoelace. Dijonai Carrington exploded onto the scene like a wildfire, hot, fast, and impossible to ignore. Reporters were scorched, cameras shook, and the WNBA acted like it never happened. What pushed her over the edge? Why are insiders suddenly murmuring about players not ready for the spotlight? Buckle up, this meltdown comes with extra heat.
Well, you gotta wonder if DeWanna Bonner knew this story was coming and it had caused an issue in the Indiana Fever locker room. Is this why DeWanna Bonner's no longer on the Fever team? Now that this story is emerging from Christine Brennan's book, she was the journalist that asked Dijonai Carrington all the hard questions about the eye gouge heard around the world. And then, of course, the WNBA Players Union wanted Brent.
Mustard craves that veteran respect. The full package. The lights, the locker room swagger, the aura of someone who's already got a 10-part Morgan Freeman docuseries in the works. But the moment the suit goes on and the cameras roll, it all collapses into daytime soap territory. Suddenly it's mid-press conference, leave my girlfriend alone drama. Professionalism? Gone. Welcome to the WNBA's newest spin-off, Real Housewives of Half Court.
So lads, we thought that this season was going to be a lot less drama. And I mean this when I say this. The Christine Brennan book is going to be absolute cinema. I don't know. Absolute, what is the press equivalent of cinema? Absolute. Sitting in the most comfortable chair, legs crossed, cup of tea in one hand, nothing to do on a Sunday morning, opening up a newspaper. Is that the equivalent of absolute cinema for that? I don't know. But Dijonai Carrington, this is mental.
The delusion? Olympic caliber. Treat us like pros, they say, yet it's no tough questions, no accountability, and don't even glance at the off-court drama. Here's the kicker. The off-court drama is the content. They're basically gift wrapping it. And Mustard? Trying to dodge questions while standing on a megaphone. Pro tip. If you don't want scrutiny, maybe don't drop thunderbolts every time someone looks your way.
Dijonai, she just asked you a legitimate question. Dijonai, calm down. But no, they were talking about Alyssa sitting on the bench. This is about Alyssa sitting on the bench. They were saying mean things about Dijonai. It's okay, Dijonai. She's not very good. She's a detriment to the team. It's okay. Oh, but what? But what?
And let's not pretend Carrington is misunderstood. She's not. She's mic'd up, melting down, and basically a walking HR liability with hoop skills. The league's PR team probably has a group chat called Carrington Containment Protocol because every week brings a new incident, a fresh viral clip, and another round of wait, she did what? Sure, the NBA has flagrant fouls. Carrington? She's pure flagrant energy. No bounce pass is gentle enough to navigate it.
Christine Brennan has the world on high alert. The world is waiting on her book, on her game about Caitlin Clark by Christine Brennan. It comes out July 8th. And boy, everybody's waiting to see what is in that book. You got Cheryl Reeves trying to get ahead of it. You got Dawn Staley trying to get ahead of it. They are terrified. They are scared to death at what Christine Brennan has in this book. And now you have Dijonai Carrington threatening to sue. She's threatening to sue Christine Brennan.
We're talking about someone one eye poke away from a league suspension who still thinks she's the victim. She's collecting technicals like Pokemon cards. This isn't grit. This isn't passion. This is a slow-motion WWE audition. You can practically hear the commissioner screaming into a pillow while her agents fire off apologies titled, "Please ignore the screaming." And the spin doctors? It's just passion. No, passion is diving for loose balls. Passion is staying late for extra reps. Passion is not barking at reporters like a caffeine-fueled velociraptor or poking a top star in the eye like it's an Olympic event. And speaking of that, Caitlin Clark's eyeballs have taken more punishment than a bad pair of contacts. Yet somehow Clark's the one getting labeled soft for not adoring the constant accidental on-purpose facial assaults. Anyone with 2 eyes and a working replay button can see it. This isn't defense. It's sabotage with a jersey on. And there's always that classic moment of fake shock. Oops, my hand slipped directly into your retina.
Because I think it's slightly juicier. We know DeWanna Bonner still doesn't have another job right now. She wanted to go to the Phoenix Mercury, conveniently where her girlfriend plays, or wife, or whatever it is she is. I don't know. I'm not up on their terminology that they're using. But this is very interesting because we have now found out DeWanna Bonner confronted Christine Brennan, the journalist, over Dijonai Carrington.
And then comes the post-game lecture. Everyone just hates them because they're gay. No, that's not it. This is about being professionally unhinged on a Tuesday afternoon in front of thousands of fans and several very confused children. If the WNBA handed out Oscars, Carrington would sweep Best Dramatic Performance, Best Improvised Meltdown, Best Unintentional Comedy in a Supporting Role. It's a masterclass in taking the spotlight and turning it into a strobe light at a nightclub. She doesn't just play basketball, she stages a Broadway adaptation of it every time she steps on the court. All that's missing? A fog machine and an understudy. Meanwhile, Mustard's trying to hold it together, insisting, "We deserve to be treated seriously," right before throwing a fit about reporters asking questions. It's like demanding to be seen as a CEO, then crying because someone tweeted about your office romance. Pick a lane. You don't get professional treatment while threatening reporters for doing their jobs. The funniest part? Expecting fans and media to pretend this is normal. Sure, let's all ignore the recurring tantrums, passive-aggressive subtweets, and highly suspicious on-court incidents, all in the name of inclusivity.
This one is itis. Nalissa Smith isn't a very good basketball player, but she seems like a very good person. But I'm so happy Nalissa Smith is not on our team anymore because we don't have to deal with Dijonai. And by the way, like, Nalissa Smith has very much helped us win 2 games. We've gotten 2 huge wins, and Nalissa Smith has been a big help with us beating the Wings and beating the Aces. But it says here, Indianapolis Fieldhouse Files, Fever beat...
That's not how this works. You can't demand to be taken seriously while starring in a TikTok soap opera. Representation isn't immunity. Professionalism isn't a part-time gig. Even the fans are catching on. You can only cry wolf so many times before people start building wolf traps. The league? Full damage control mode. Statements read like, "We acknowledge something happened. Now please stop looking at it." Meanwhile, the players are out here setting fires with gasoline-soaked microphones. Impressive? Absolutely. Not since reality TV has there been such consistent weekly chaos. Bravo doesn't need to reboot another Housewives series. They just need Carrington's pre-game warm-ups and post-game interviews back-to-back. Ratings gold. She's got more drama in her shoelaces than some players have in their entire careers. And the real gag? They act like noticing is your problem. "Why are you focusing on this?" they ask, all while trending on Twitter for meltdown number 12 this month. Newsflash. You don't go viral for peace and composure, you go viral for losing it on camera while the ball is still bouncing. And the double standard? Magical. Anyone else pulls half this stunt and they're benched, fined, or turned into a league-wide cautionary tale. Carrington? Always a misunderstanding. Oh no, the microphone caught her again. How unfortunate.